Hey folks, welcome back to another episode of I'm Just a Bill here on Chasey K Plays, where we're playing the Pokemon trading card game Neo. This is a specific hack of the Pokemon trading card game for Game Boy Color that puts in some Gen 2 stuff. Some Neo Genesis, I guess, is the expansion, but if you're new to the show, we've been playing for a while now, but look, we got Chikorritas. And Chinchows, look at that, Gen 2 Pokemon. These aren't supposed to be here. But somebody has gone in and done the work and done the pixel art. That's probably the craziest thing, is somebody has gone in here and redone all of the pixel art to match these Neo Genesis Pokemon cards. And that's incredible. I think they've done a great job of recreating these cards. And also making them all function within the game. It's really a sight to see. So we are in the Lightning Club, and we have built a deck that is built to take on these people. And we're a fighting type deck, which should do just fine. So let's take on these 4 people here. Let's start with Jennifer. Oh, that's fun. Look at that. Pika Blue. Oh. So she might have just a bunch of Merrills in here. Uh-oh. That could be bad for our fighting type deck, because some of our fighting types are rock types that also use the same fighting energy. Well, we'll see. If we lose, we can always make some adjustments to the deck. That's super fun. I think she has a Pikachu deck in the original game, but the idea of varying up her deck to add in water Pokemon like Marill would be very cool. Again, I think the person who made this hack is pretty smart with some of this stuff. All right, we are potentially in trouble. We've only got this Larvitar, who's thankfully the weakness is only to grass, not to water. We might be okay. We got a Professor Elm. We can play around some of this stuff. So Jennifer's got 2 Pokemon to our 1. We did win the flip. That's pretty useful. She does start with a Marill. Let's go Fighting Energy on Larvitar. We do have a Leer attack. And then Rock Throw. Let's hang on to Elm for now and put a second energy on Larvitar. And then... Damn, okay. Put a second energy on Larvitar, and then we can get started. We can use the Elm and see what we can do there. Okay, so we're hoping... Damn, okay. That's slowing us down. Successfully stalled. Plus power is not useful when we can't do damage to them. Man. Do we... I think we take another chance at this. Okay, they can't attack next turn. I can't remember if Leer means they can't use any attacks, or if they just can't do something that tries to damage us. Missed Pokeball's good. Okay, so they can't do anything. That's good. This is better now. So our Rock Throw does 20. There's really no reason to use the plus power here. How much energy does she have on? Okay, she's got another Marill in the back, and a Pikachu with unenergy on it. She can use Quick Attack or Agility. We have potions in our hand. I think we gotta just keep. Yeah, I think we gotta keep. Because Elm discards these cards, right? Yeah, Yeah, I think we gotta hold on to this stuff for now. another Pokeball. That one did work. She got a Pichu. Okay. Pichu, since we've used that one before, Pichu's Pokemon power doesn't let it be hurt by evolved Pokemon. Okay, she missed the curl up, so we can keep the Larvitar action going on. We got Pupitar, which is good, but with that Pichu, we don't necessarily want to put it in. I think we put a third Fighting Energy on Larvitar because we also want to potentially get enough for a Tyranitar. Enough energy on it for a Tyranitar later in the game. But I think we still just go... We finish this off with Rock Throw. And we see what they do. The worry is that they evolve that Pikachu into a Raichu or something and just totally skunk us. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. Another Pichu on the bench. Finish the turn without attacking. Okay, Master Ball. I think, you know, it seems like, oh, well, we want the Tyranitar, but then we're screwed against the Pichu. So I think we have to use this for a basic. Hitmonchan makes some sense. Yeah, Hitmonchan's, I think, is really the only thing that makes sense, although I don't think we have the energy for it. And I don't think you can check the cards here. I think you just have to pick it, so I don't even know if we can get that Onix. Okay, we can check. Alright, let's check the Onix first, just to be sure. So that does, we could use the Leer. And if we did eventually get a Steelix, that could use a double colorless. I know we have that in our hand. Onix is still weak to grass. I still think you take the Hitmonchan here. But it all needs fighting energy. So the double colorless literally rots in our hand for that. Alright, let's take the Onix. At least it's a big body. Oh, we did have a fighting energy. Damn it. That's okay. So, fighting energy on Onix. Do we evolve to Pupitar now? I think we do, knowing that we have the switch. And so we could Sandstorm, which I believe does tend to all of their bench Pokemon. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Let's plus power. And then let's Sandstorm. So we still do the 20 on Meryl, and hopefully can do another 20 with a tackle later. We probably should have switched that and done the plus power on the next turn to knock it out with tackle. Because now they have an opportunity to use potions or to get this out before they think they're going to die. Slight misplay. Probably doesn't matter against the computer opponent. Would matter a lot against a human. But the Sandstorm allows us to do damage to the Pichus without them being in the Oh, okay. Man, I thought the cuteness only okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. The cuteness still wouldn't work. Cuteness would still work, I mean, against the Pupitar's attacks. Even when it's not attacking them directly in the active spot. Okay. I think you put double colorless on Onix. It's the only one that can really use it. I think we just take this out. So now they'll bring in Pichu, and we can switch out to Onix. That's not bad. It's good to have. Okay, it's not attacking, because one, its attack can hurt itself. And also we have a resistance to it, so that makes it a tough sell. Onyx doesn't have a resistance to it, but Onyx is the only thing that can hurt this thing. So if we are going to put our fighting energy on Pupitar, we're going to evolve it to a Tyranitar. We're going to use Switch, bring in the Onyx. We could just Elm here, but I think the potions actually are kind of nice. So, oh, we need another. Oh, I messed that up. Well, we already played the energy, so there's no reason to use the Elm now. We can use the Elm on the next turn. Now they should, yeah, they should use the Thunder Jolt. Damn. But that's okay, because now that we've got... let's play the other Onyx. How are they doing on energy? Quick attack could end up killing us. And the Meryl can use Bubble, which wouldn't kill us. Okay, because we have this Rage attack. And I think we need to use the Rage to take out their Pichu. So means we throw away a couple potions. And we probably leave Onyx to die here. Let's use Bill. Let's use Computer Search to take out Larvitar and Pupitar, and let's go ahead and find our Steelix, I guess, because we have that other Onyx on the bench. What? Play. Oh, no, 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 no! Damn it. Well, hell. Why? I was hitting the other Onyx. Did we just play that Onyx this turn? Is that the problem? Yeah, we can't do any of these attacks. I guess we can do the Iron Tail, which keeps us from getting hurt next time. Well, hell, that sucks. Alright, we can still do things. Let's, put this on Hitmonchan. Let's switch to Hitmonchan. God. Well, on the bright side, we didn't lose a Pokemon. Nice, okay, we like that. So it takes itself out this turn. So they have to bring in something else, which is probably going to be the Meryl. And we can at least do a little damage to the Meryl. Another Steelix. Okay. They still have one Pichu, right? Yeah, they do. So I think it's actually useful keeping that Onyx as an Onyx. Let's... There's a chance this Hitmonchan dies, so I don't want to put the energy on it. I think we put the energy on Onyx instead. We take our damage here, because this could also use a Bubble against us and paralyze us and just totally block us. We need to have ways... Oh, okay. Interesting. Curl Up worked, though, so they're stalling. Double fighting energy. Well, if that's the case, Onyx only needs one more fighting energy to use its rage. So let's go ahead. We've got a lot. We can put it on Hitmonchan now. Jab doesn't do anything. But now we have a chance if they miss the curl up, we can just take this out with Special Punch. Alright. Well, Plus power does nothing for us at the moment. Let's put the energy on Onyx, because there's no point in putting it on Hitmonchan if we do end up dying. So we'll just pass. Potion on Meryl, okay. We need one of these curl-ups to miss. We need one of these curl-ups to miss! Alright. I mean, we're in a fine position. Master Ball. Does that get us anything we want? Not really. It's kind of a dead card. Alright, we've put it everywhere else, so we've got to put it on the Hitmonchan now. Let's check the curl. The curl up is all damage done to this Pokemon. Okay, yeah, so it's not a smoke screen, it's an agility effect. So switching out would do nothing for us. Alright. The good news is, because they put a lightning energy on there, they need 2 to do the bubble. 4th curl up in a row. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, we can play a Larvitar. Yeah, they need 2 water energy for the bubble, so we're not worried about getting hit. We're just worried about how many turns this is going. Okay, they finally missed. This game should be over. Because we can use Special Punch for 40. And that's our last prize card. Alright, that took more effort than it should have. Partially because of our Onyx accidentally getting evolved into a Steelix. What a weird one. Pichu's such a weird card. It's a great card, though. Reminds me a little bit of Mr. Mime from Jungle. They work a little bit differently, but it is, you know, the bigger, stronger Pokemon you have, the worse they are against a card like Mr. Mime and against Pichu. Lantern, we know that Lantern isn't very good. Quagsire, we love this card, but man, I do not like the 2 different kinds of energy, and needing multiple of different kinds of energy. That's rough. Is that too any good? Prophecy. Messing up their draws. Messing up their draws is only good when you can also apply pressure to them, and using this as an attack means you can't put pressure on them. So that's not great. Confused Ray's fine, but not amazing. Alright. Not a great pack. Raikou. We know this Raikou's not good, as much as I love its art. And I love it as a Pokemon. Pokemon Trader's okay. Flareon's fine. Yeah, Dratini's not very good. Alright. Well, that's 1 down. Let's see about Nicholas here. Okay, that's interesting. So he's going to try attacks and things that affect our bench. We've got pretty beefy Pokemon that we have on the bench, so I think we'll be okay. A couple Onyx to start with. You know, that's actually pretty good, because if they do attack the bench, it puts damage counters on Onyx to use for Rage. We can also Leer on turn 1. I think this is a solid setup. And we get to go first, and we get a Bill. Hell yeah. Alright, I want a little bit more than switch and energy, but... Okay, that's good. Although, this is a bit of a non-bow from Onyx. Using Leer to have the enemy not attack means they're not going to damage you, which makes Rage less effective. Okay, another switch. Alright, I don't know if Swinub has a attack that does 20, but this would be great here. Also, excuse me, your lightning deck has no lightning cards in it so far, and you have a grass Pokemon? That's very bad for us. That's not great. That's not great. Well, I guess you start putting energy on the other Onix. Yeah, this is bad. Okay, Hitmonchan's helpful. It doesn't have the grass weakness. We don't have enough fighting energy at the moment to give it Special Punch, though. We can do Rage, because they don't have 3 energy to put on it for the poison yet. Okay, now we have a decision to make. So Poison Sting just straight up kills this Onix. Lure do. Yeah, that doesn't help him much. Third Onix. So the question is, do we put... Yeah, we still put the 20 damage on, because then Hitmonchan can come in and clean up the rest. Because the other choice was just to, hope Leer... Oh, they're not even... Guess they didn't get the right energy. Alright, we played Master Ball. Let's grab a Steelix. Let's look at this Steelix first. So we can still tackle. That's what we're gonna want to do. And then Iron Tail is pretty useful if we get a double colorless sometime. So you evolve Onix to Steelix. We don't need to potion it yet. We can wait for a little bit more damage to get on it. And let's just do the tackle. And we should be in a pretty solid spot now. Okay. Larvitar's not terrible. Well, they don't have any other bench Pokemon, so I think we got this one. Alright. We haven't really gotten to see the deck do what it does yet. We haven't gotten a big Tyranitar on there that just murders everything. That's what we'd like. That's what we'd like to see. It's the bad Steelix. I mean, it's not bad, it's just... I don't know, it's actually kind of bad. It's actually kind of bad. Definitely not the Steelix that we're using. Arcanine, that's a new card. I like that art. Growl. Okay, so it's kind of a roar effect, even though it's called Growl. But it does damage, that's cool, and it's colorless. That's pretty nice. Sorry, what Flame Tail do? Okay, so 30 damage, could be 60. That's not terrible. They call this a legendary? Legendary Pokemon. Yeah, I know there's some stuff about Arcanine kind of being a legend in... you see like in the anime, sometimes they'll like put up Arcanine up as like a big ancient thing, but it's weird to have it be called that on a card. That Flaffy's different than the Flaffies that we have. Looks kind of nice. If we ever need to go that way again. Is that Mareep one that we've used before? I think so. I think there are multiple Mareeps in here as well, though. We got one in just the other pack. Okay. Well, that was a not lightning deck from the Lightning Club. What do you got, Brandon? Do you have something that's actually a lightning deck? Onix. Okay, well, that's all we got. Okay, we get to go first, so we get to at least, this isn't, with the plus power, this actually isn't too bad. And the Leer worked. Okay. Feeling a little bit better about this. Another Onyx. All this thing can do is Thundershock, but it's not going to get to. Another Onyx on the bench. Put this on Onyx. Put the plus power on Onyx. Because this is weak to... No weak... Ah, damn it. Okay. I thought for sure it was going to be weak to fighting. Alright, well, I guess that was a bit of a mistake. But we will take our 20 damage then. I thought if it was going to be weak, we'd get the 20 doubled, and then we'd get 10 doubled to 20, then do the plus power to finish off. But on the bright side, we're not paralyzed. And we could potion this off. Yeah, we're going to. So even though we like the rage stuff here, actually, well, hang on. Let's see what else is in play for them. The Chinchou, which could do some stuff, but not enough for us right now. The Electabuzz doesn't have any energy on it. Neither of the Electabuzz do. All right, let's actually hold on that, because maybe we can get enough damage to take out another Pokemon later. We've already played the energy, right? Yeah. Okay. So no reason to switch. No reason to do anything but rage. Take this thing out. Draw a prize card. Okay. Brought out the Chinchou, so they're going to try to hit us with the Thundershock. A different Chinchou that we've never seen before. Okay, we really don't want to get paralyzed. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So we'll do 40 now. I want to see that other Chinchou. It has a curl-up attack. And a paralysis attack. That's pretty good Chinchou. This one's not bad either, but the other one's just better. I guess we put the energy on the other Onyx. We really got them on the back foot now. They can't. All they're trying to do is just stall for time. They did get a successful stall. We'd love a Steelix here at some point. But we'll take that. There's no reason to potion off this damage yet. Is this one also weak to fighting? It is. Okay. So we can't do any attacks, right? No, we can leer. We just can't damage them. Damn. Would have been nice to leer and then stop there, curl up. Computer search. Huh. We could get the Steelix now. But then the Steelix really only has an attack that does 20. Which would be doubled here. But without the energy, we can't get to Iron Tail. I think we hold on to this for now. Okay. We basically have 2 chances for them to screw up a curl up every turn. And theirs was one of them. Okay, that's better. So now you can Master Ball. You can find Steelix. Then we can computer search, and we'll say we don't need either of these switches, and you find the double colorless energy. And then you play the Steelix, and then you play the double colorless energy, and then you play a potion, and now we hit for an Iron Tail, and now we're in business. That's business, baby. Yeah, this Eevee is trying its best. It did last for one more turn. It wagged its tail at a Steelix and lived to tell the tale. Alright, let's load up Hitmonchan. We'll just keep the other in hand. Can't do anything here with Tail Wag, so now we just gotta... So Tail Wag, you know, we were talking about Smokescreen versus agility effects, and Curl Up from Chinchou there was an agility effect where you can't be damaged by anything, which is, I would say, generally the better version of that effect, because even if the opponent switches out Pokemon or evolves a Pokemon or something like that, they still can't hurt you. The problem, though, with that effect is, as you saw, we could still use Leer. We could still use attacks that would potentially affect them in another way. You know, we could make them poisoned or something. It wouldn't do the damage, but it could do the other effects. A Smokescreen effect, like that Tail Wag, works differently in that the Pokemon across from you just can't attack. So in that way, it was better than an agility effect in this context, because we couldn't use Iron Tail to to get the damage resistance that has like the extra effect on our Steelix. Or, you know, if we used a Leer from an Onix, we wouldn't be able to use a Leer. That's what I'm saying. But that is weak because we could evolve a Pokemon or switch a Pokemon out, and the Smokescreen doesn't affect it. It's a weird balance, and I really like that both effects are in the game. And while they seem very similar, and functionally, I would say 75% of the time they probably are functionally the same, there are these kind of edge cases that are interesting. So this Eevee's going for quick attack, so I think it has just given up. Because now we can absolutely just use Iron Tail and destroy this thing. And it's our last prize card, and this game is over. Should have kept wagging. Ganium, a new Flaffy. This Growlithe just needs colorless energy too. That's interesting. You could throw in an Arcanine line only using colorless energy. Interesting metagame thought. Ampharos, we've gotten some of those before. Okay. Well, that's all these guys, so I think it's time to take on Isaac. No basics, okay. Would really like a Larvitar. I'm not gonna get it. We do have 2 Master Balls, though. And we have enough energy to make this Onix into a Steelix and use its thing, so... Okay. So, what are we gonna take with these Master Balls? Do we grab a Larvitar, or do we go safe and grab a Hitmonchan? Probably go safe and get the Hitmonchan. Unless we draw a Pupitar or a Larvitar, or even, honestly, even if we draw a Tyranitar, I would still grab. Okay, we just grabbed the Steelix. So now we don't have to, now we've got 2 Master Balls to do whatever we want with, so maybe we do grab a Larvitar and a Pupitar. Pupitar. Larvitar. We are pretty set up here. And if this Leer hits, we're in great shape. It did not, but I think we're still in pretty solid shape. Okay, paralysis kinda sucks, but it's okay. We've got a potion. So we'd actually really like for them to hit us with the Thunder Shock again, and even if they do paralyze us, when we evolve to Steelix, it won't matter. So we're not going to evolve to Steelix quite yet. We will evolve Larvitar to Pupitar. And we can't do anything, so we will allow that to go through. Okay, well, we still suckered them in. And an Elm. Oh, we are feasting. We're feasting today. Double colorless to Steelix will hang on. Weak to fire. He's not gonna have any fire. Electabuzz, Mareep. Chinchou weak here. Okay. Yeah, we can hold on to the potion until next turn, just in case we get hit with something else. We'll put the fighting energy on Pupitar and use the potion and then use the Elm. But for now, we can just use Iron Tail, knock this thing out, and we are set up. Oh, and we got the Master Ball. We can get to Tyranitar. We're in business here. So that Growl is a flip, so that's another smokescreen effect. I don't think there's any reason to put that Larvitar on the bench and maybe get it hurt, so let's use the... Well, I mean, I guess if we're going to use the Elm, you might as well play it out there. Alright, grab the T-Tar. Larvitar on the bench. Potion on Steelix. Fighting Energy on T-Tar. Elm. Draw a fresh 6. Switch is nice. Another Pupitar. We can play that next turn. Plenty of fighting energy for T-Tar. Wait, did the Growl not work? What was the thing with Growl? Maybe I was paying attention to what Growl does. Hitmonchan for the bench is nice. Okay, just doing 10 damage is fine. Yeah. Little damage to... Does that computer search help us in any way? Is it worth it? Nah. What do we want the computer search for? I don't think we need anything. We'll just keep Iron Tailing. But I guess it's nice that we have a tutor, basically, for anything that we need. Oh, finished the turn without attacking. He knew he couldn't do damage from the Iron Tail. So this one's just over. Wow, that was quick. That was quick. We still didn't get to see T-Tar do its thing. That was dominant right there. We had a god hand to start with. And drawing that Steelix on the next turn was just really sealed the deal. Not a good pack. Not a good pack. Was the second pack any better? Dragonite. I know we have one of these. Energy requirements are weird. Going through Dratini is not great. I don't know if we've gotten a Dragonair, so we probably can't even play this. Being able to retreat for free with anything is nice. Ooh, that's can do 0, 40, or 80. That's not so good. It's not so good. Also, okay, it's they classified as a colorless Pokemon. I was like, how does the weaknesses work on that one? Is this Vileplume any good? Not really. Especially when the Blossom that we already have is so good. We know Giraffrig's good, but we already got plenty of those. Okay. Well. We playing Ronald? Okay, guess we are playing Ronald. Hope he doesn't have a deck full of water and grass types. Okay, we do have Onyx to Steelix. I guess you start with the Onyx then. Put one Larvitar on the bench. Let's keep the other one just in case we need to computer search for like a double colorless energy. We'd really like to go first here and get our Leer off. Okay. Okay, he didn't even put the energy on Hitmonlee. This is still technically the first turn. We know we want to put the energy on Onyx. What else you got? Mischievous. Whenever an attack does anything to Mischievous with the coin, if heads, prevent all damage and effects of that attack to Mischievous. Wow. That's... Wow. And Pokemon to Sleep. That's a good card. That's a really good card. And Skarmory, which we know is a good card. And this Hitmonlee. But they... Okay, they put the energy on Skarmory. Alright, well... Doesn't really matter. Hitmonlee's probably not really doing anything to us next turn anyway. But now it definitely can't. Double colorless. Oh, we did get the computer search. Oh, I guess that lets him do tackle. Okay. Alright, let's go Fighting Energy on Onyx. Let's evolve it to Steelix. Let's evolve Larvitar to Pupitar. And then we'll see what we draw next turn, and then we can get rid of 2 cards and get the double colorless. We're in a pretty good spot now. Sure, you can do 30 damage. It's gonna be some of the last damage you ever do. This energy, get rid of the Larvitar, find our double colorless. Double colorless there. Iron Tail. Now any damage they do to us is reduced by 20. We've got a big damaging move here. We're pretty solid. I mean, yes, the Mischievous can absolutely wall us. That's interesting. But you don't have any Psychic Energy, so are you just using the Mischievous as a wall? Which is a pretty sweet wall, when you think about it. I guess we grab the T-Tar, right? They don't have anywhere near the energy for it, but it is an incredibly useful card. Now here's an interesting thing. Because this Mischievous can stop effects, what's the retreat cost on Mischievous? No retreat cost! Wow, okay. This is actually really cool then. This is tech that we will end up using if we ever get one of these cards. So... the idea here is that even with our Steelix, what we'd like to do, even if we didn't do damage to them, we'd like the Iron Tail thing to make sure that we still take reduced damage from them. But her power says that it prevents all damage and effects. that attack done to Mischievous. Actually, I wonder if it's worded that way. Effects of that attack done to Mischievous. So maybe we still get the Iron Tail. We'll have to check if we flip a Tails. But my thought is, if it does work the way I originally thought, and that it would stop all effects of Iron Tail, including the reduced damage to us, that what you could do is put the Mischievous out there, have us miss our flip on Iron Tail, switch into a new Pokemon that can damage Steelix now for big, and then switch it back out for Mischievous on the next turn to at least have a way to guarantee doing some damage at some points, rather than us always being able to reduce it by 20. But if it's only the effects that are done to Mischievous, then we should still be able to Iron Tail. We're not going to play that Onyx. Did not receive opponent's attack. Okay, so... Wait, what? Oh, they flip. Oh, I see. They do the flip. We don't do the flip. So the Tails was... Right? They do the flip. Never an attack does anything to Mischievous. Flip a coin. Okay, he's the one who does the flip. So we want Tails. Oof. But it also has a resistance. That's nuts. Resistance fighting too. Man, that's such a great card for this exact time. But didn't help them anyway. We got the flips. And an Elm. Oh, Elm's huge. A huge way to get more of what we're looking for here. Play Onyx on the bench. Play that Elm. Wouldn't mind a potion here just to keep Steelix healthy. Did not. We do got a plus power though. We also got a Bill, so I guess you just play the Bill now. Got our potion there. Got another Elm. Let's go ahead and play the Hitmonchan. You have a resistance to grass, not to fighting, so that's not good for you. Already played our energy. 60, yeah, 60 with the plus power. Damn, this is dominant. Oh, we should have used the potion. That's okay. I think we're gonna be fine without it. There's no reason to really play the other stuff. Potion on Steelix just to be certain. Alright, all you have is an Electabuzz against a lot of big, scary fighting Pokemon. You did get some damage on us. 10, but you did get some damage on us. Alright, let's use our Bill. Another Bill. Yeah, go ahead and do that too. Get all the cards. Larvitar. Alright, I'm being a little greedy. I want to see the T-Tar. I want to see what the T-Tar do. Yeah, go ahead, play that energy. Then trample over this guy. 140 damage, so unnecessary. And 20 damage to their other Electabuzz. Yeah, this is... Oh, he did... Okay, sorry, he did get one more on the bench, so he did live. He did live. And now you definitely die. Man, that's great. Look at how good T-Tar is. It just takes 4 energy cards on him. Steelix ended up being really good. When you can get the Iron Tail on turn 3, that's a pretty solid setup. That is very solid. Like, Onyx on 1 and Leer to protect it. Steelix on 2, or Onyx on 2, and you can use Rage or Tackle. And then Steelix on 3, double colorless energy, Iron Tail, and you were set. That's great. Unknown J, it appears to be, with an O, an I, and an N. Is that supposed to be the join? Is that promo in that way? It's not. It's fine. Like, these utility attacks are interesting, but ultimately, I think you're just gonna get murdered. 10 more damage for each of your bench Pokemon. That's actually kind of not bad. Like a weak do the wave. But it only has 40 HP. I don't think it's all that good. We're probably not going to use it. But nice that we got the win. I don't see Imakuni anywhere. Let's go back to Ishihara's house. Actually, wait. One of you guys like knows about Ishihara. Right? Maybe it was a different place that had a person who knows about Ishihara. We're just going to go back there. Go back every time, check to see if he wants a card. No cards that he wants. Challenge Hall. There's another Challenge Hall competition going. Right? Isn't that what that means? Or is it the guy? No, it's this. Okay, well, if there's another Challenge Hall, let's build a deck. Actually, let's go back to Mason's laboratory. And I think we've already saved this deck, right? Real Steel. Yeah, we'll just save over it again. Did well. You know, Most Def did great. We'll probably just end up switching back to that. This lightning was up here. Hey, look at that. No, we don't need to build any other decks. So we've only got 3 medals to go. So, can we build? Yeah, dismantle that deck. Give us our Most Def deck. Anything we want to change about this deck before we take it back to the challenge? Just Gloom Blossom. Feels good. Scyther Celebi. Giraffarigs. And then 1 Skarmory. We could put a second Skarmory. I think we're actually going to put a second Skarmory in, just in case we have, you know, resistances we need. Although, it resists grass, but it's also weak to fire. So it's actually not super useful in the grand scheme of things, if we're playing a grass-heavy deck here. Also... So what would you use instead at that point? We could use Miltanks, which have been useful for us in the past. Stantler is not awful. This Chansey isn't good. Porygon's not good. Oh, we do have Dragonairs. Oh, interesting. Girafarig doesn't have a weakness or a resistance. And all of you are weak to fire. All right, tell you what, we're gonna we're gonna drop one Scyther for our Skarmory. And I think we're gonna try this deck, and we're gonna see how it goes. And if we lose, we'll reset and figure out later. One computer search, 2 plus power. Let's dump a plus power and add another computer search, just as a way of getting... Actually, let's dump a potion. Grab the other plus power. And we have the double colorlesses in here. Just 2 of them. But the only ones that use them are Skarmory and Girafarig. Do any of you use the double colorlesses? Blossom doesn't want them. Scyther can use them. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards that can use it. Okay, I think 2's fine there. Let's go ahead and save it. Let's update it here. How are we doing on time? We're at about an hour. Tell you what, let's go to the water club. Let's take out Sarah once or twice. Get a couple more packs, and then call this one. Okay. Oddish right into Gloom. That should be pretty solid. And we get to go first. Girafarig is nice. Grass on Oddish. Hit it with the tackle. Nothing from Sarah. Grass on Oddish. Oddish to Gloom. Let's wait. Let's wait and use that energy search next time. Foul Stench. Still does something, right? Confuses? No. It confuses and poisons if it hits heads. That's right. Okay. Well, we did get a Psychic Energy, so we can just put that on Girafarig. Why don't we actually hold off again, because we are going to knock this thing out. And then, okay, got a Grass Energy. I think this is weak to... Yeah, okay, so this one's over. But let's go through the motions anyway. Let's get the Gloom out. Let's Elm. Let's look for a Blossom. Got it. Plus power. And Flower Dance to finish. 150 damage. That's a lot of damage. Poor Sarah. Poor Sarah. Slowking. And some garbage. For Alligator. No, we already have at least one. Guess it's nice to have a couple more. Let's do one more. Oops. It's a little Challenge Cup warm-up. Yikes, no energy. But we do have an energy surge. We'll be fine. Alright, Scyther's on the bench. Goes second. start with Remoraid again. What the hell does Remoraid do? Doesn't even have a turn 1 play. Oh, Snipe can hit the bench Pokemon. Ah, interesting. So that's not even doing anything to us. Let's do the energy search for a grass. The grass on Scyther. Let's computer search. Drop 2 of these glooms. Grab a... I guess the Oddish makes sense, right? Since we already have the gloom. Yeah, okay. I was thinking about that Celebi. Damage didn't matter, because, oh, we should have grabbed the double colorless. What am I doing? What am I doing? That was dumb. That was dumb. Yeah, we could have taken it. We could have won. We could have won right there. But now, we have to hope they don't put anything else on the bench, and then we win. But they did. Yeah, we messed up. We messed up. Could have just won that one. Okay, we can at least take out the Remoraid. Okay. To electric, not grass. Okay. Let's put it on the other side there. Let's be safe. I wanted to put it on the Gloom, but the Gloom, if it doesn't get a second energy, it's useless, and it's still potentially dangerous. So now we're in a spot... Oh, never mind. Plus power, we just win. Damn. That's a very useful plus power. We should have won before. We messed up. Another for alligator. Another Steelix. Alright, well, a couple wins, some not very useful cards. Let's go up here, let ourselves know that, hey, we're gonna come back here. And we're gonna try to take on the Challenge Cup once again next time on I'm Just a Bill. Here on JCK Plays. Thanks so much for sticking with me again, and we'll come back. We'll have some more fun. I'm just having an absolute blast playing this game. I knew it would be fun. I didn't realize it would be this fun. Playing with all these new cards, seeing new strategies form. Love it. Just love it. If you want to keep up with other stuff that I'm doing, go ahead and check out The Casual Hour, which I do with my good friend Bobby Pease. It's a podcast about video games. We just talk about whatever's in the news or the stuff that we've been playing. We've got Game of the Year coming up here in December, which will be exciting. Lots of great stuff on that. thecasualhour.com, link in the description. Go check that out. And then I have another podcast I do with a different, very good friend, Pierce Corshane. It's called Pilot Program. We watch the first episodes of every television show ever made. I'm about to record an episode with him very, very soon, in a couple of hours today. So that'll be great. And I'm going to try to get that out before Thanksgiving. So actually, this will go out the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, if you're watching it as soon as it comes out. So fingers crossed, that episode of Pilot Program is already out. We'll see. It might be after Thanksgiving, so who knows. But yeah, go check that out. shows.acast.com/pilot program for all of the old episodes that we've done. Lots of really fun stuff there. That's been a great podcast to do, and fun to catch up with a friend. Outside of that, I'll see you here again next Wednesday on I'm Just a Bill, JSK Plays. Till then, bye.